Good morning, Kipsters. It is me, Miss Coates, here to give you another read aloud. I want to first by stating that I am super glad that a lot of you guys are enjoying these read alouds. I receive emails or texts saying how much you enjoy them and how you want me to read some of your favorite stories. I will try my very best to find these stories and books that you guys would like me to read. And I am super excited if I find them to share them with you. So continue to send me those texts or those emails if there's a story you want me to read. And like I said, I would do my very, very best to find them so that I can read them for you so you can continue to enjoy this. Another shout out for you guys before we get comfortable and read our story is how hard all of you guys have been working. A lot of days I look to see who's completed what, and you guys are just being rock stars. So keep up the good work. All right. So, as usual, sit back, relax, and let's enjoy our read aloud for today. Our title is called Listening with My Heart. Esperanza's tummy fluttered as she practiced her lines on the porch. Today was the class play. Waiting for Mama to walk with her to school, she paced back and forth when she spotted a heart-shaped rock. Esperanza picked it up and showed it to Mama as soon as she stepped outside. "I see you found a little treasure," said Mama. Esperanza rubbed its rough surface and felt a tinkle of joy. "Maybe it's a sign." "For what?" asked Mama. She thought about the class play later that afternoon, wondering what it would finally be like in the spotlight. "To put my heart into everything I do," she answered. At that moment, they heard scratching and a soft cry. Esperanza peeked under the stairs and spotted a kitty shaking and shivering. No Mama in sight. She scooped the kitten onto her lap and cuddled her. "She's all alone. I think she's hungry." Esperanza reached for her lunch bag, pinched off a piece of chicken, and offered it to the kitty, who gobbled it up. "Mama, I think the rock is a reminder to spread kindness and love. That's what we do when we listen with our hearts." "I think you're onto something," said Mama. "Can we keep the cat, please?" asked Esperanza, who already named the cat. "Queens are always welcome at our house," said Mama. "If she's still here after school, we'll take her in." At school, Esperanza was more focused on the play than on math or reading. Clutching her script during recess, she noticed Bay sitting alone on the bench. He was new in school this week and didn't speak much English. She wondered if he felt lonely or scared. Esperanza found a soccer ball and kicked it over to him. A smile spread across his face. He stood, popped the ball in the air, and then bounced it between his knee and his head a few times. "Dude's got moves," thought Esperanza. They spent recess giggling and making up hand signals. Afterwards, Esperanza borrowed Miss Owen's English Vietnamese dictionary. She wrote friend in Vietnamese, drew a picture of Bay and her, and then put it on his desk. Esperanza rubbed the rock in her pocket. Listening with her heart made her feel peaceful inside. Finally, it was time for the performance. It was too late for Bay to be in the play, but he stood at Miss Owen's side as a stage hand. Excitement bubbled as Esperanza waited for her cue. Esperanza walked on stage, tripped as she was about to say her first line, and splattered across the stage. When she got up, she forgot her lines, so Miss Olsen whispered them to her from backstage. Heat rushed through Esperanza's body as all eyes were glued to her. She wished she could disappear. I ruined the play, thought Esperanza, rushing off stage as soon as she finished her part. I'm such a dummy for forgetting my lines. I messed up in front of everyone. She tucked herself in behind some prop so no one would see her. Esperanza noticed her body shaking and her face still burning. She took a deep breath and dug the rock out of her pocket. It was cracked and lopsided, just how she felt. Esperanza touched her hand to her heart and felt the disappointment. Bay found Esperanza a few minutes later and handed her a drawing with the word friend written above it. Esperanza nodded. She hadn't been treating herself like a friend. Esperanza realized this wasn't the first time she had been unkind to herself. At the soccer game last weekend, she missed a ball that was squished by her head and they lost the game. Nice work, a player from the other team yelled as the others laughed. Esperanza thought that she let her team down and was the worst soccer player in the world. Thinking those thoughts had made her feel worse. At the curtain call, Esperanza reminded herself she hadn't ruined the play. She had an accident, and accidents happen to everyone. Listening with her heart wasn't just about giving kindness and love to others. It was about giving it to yourself. I can be a friend to myself, thought Esperanza. When Esperanza got home, she focused on her favorite things. She zipped down the hill on her bike, then spent the afternoon painting at the kitchen table. She also got the hug she needed from Mama and some cuddles from the kitten. The end. Thank you guys so much for enjoying and listening to this book with me. As Esperanza learned how to be a friend to herself and show herself some love, I want you to always remember that. You guys do a really, really awesome time sending love to your friends, but once in a while, send some love to yourself because you are awesome and amazing. All right, guys, as always, I love you and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.